We have 14 phases of the PER trail we'd like to talk about, walk through each phase real briefly, just so we can get an idea of the plans we have and how we hope to implement them. Phase one starts off at the north end of the chapel, the backside of the chapel, going around there, looping around to the pond and the little lowland area here towards 2965. This is to the right of you as you enter into the campus. Phase two would be a brief trail with a couple features right around this area, having a bench or somewhere to sit and contemplate. It's just a nice area. And then as you enter the campus, possibly not in phase two, but later on, having a large cross here lit up. So as people come into the campus, that would be one of the first things they would see there. Moving to phase three, jumps us across the road and around the pond that is on the left as you enter campus. And we may have to build a little bridge here. And then also on phase one, there's going to be a little bridge. We're going to have to start off there for that to function. Phase four comes up here, connects the PER trail to the fellowship hall. And then we go to phase five, which is going to be back over by Nearnum. It's just this trail coming all the way in the backside of the houses in between the trees that were planted for that purpose. Phase six is two parts. We want to quickly have that put together. It's phase 6.1 connecting there over to, I believe that's Hope. And then phase 6.2 is just this backside that's connecting the PER trail up, so we can eventually get to, which would be phase 8 over there. First we'll jump over to phase 7, which is going to be back over towards the warehouse. And that is also in two parts. Phase 7 is right here off of 2965, short little segment, and here. And these are basically just connecting phases. Going all the way back, scrolling over here to phase 8, gives it the whole length of the residential side of the campus. Be one of the more important phases we get accomplished when we're ready for it, because that'll have the bulk of people be able to have that in their backyard for easy access. Moving on to phase 9, that's coming again back to the other side of campus, and you can see we kind of go back and forth on sides that we're working on to develop. Phase 9 takes it around the warehouse backside and works its way up to the northeast corner of our property. Phase 10 is in two parts. This is 10.1 here, connecting here, and 10.2 with this northeast pond as kind of one of the features. We can build several things around that area, but right now we're just focusing on getting the PER trails themselves established. Phase 11 is a nice little one. Going behind here is this Metropolitan's house and the guest houses, and Bishop Danny's over here. Basically, in their backyard, they would be connected with the 11th phase of the PER trail. Going around this little pond here, we'll have to do a little bit of work around that as far as how we do irrigation and such, but that's going to be a beautiful asset there. And then connecting that will be phase 12, getting us connected up to the previous one, which is phase 8. To connect those across. And then phase 13 is up here. We say this the last because probably not going to be used as much. This is when someone's doing the full-on length of the course connecting up here. And then the very last phase we have here is just a kind of an alternate route for people to take past right here, the community garden, and connect up to the trail if they were wanting just to do a shortened trail. So that's what we have at this point, and I'll stop the video now.